Okay, here we go. Hey, I'm Joel Williams.
And I'm Rachel Williams, and together with our 2 children, Lorelai, who's 2, and Juniper, who's 7 months, we're going to be moving to Kenya.
I guess you could say that our story starts with a young boy who grew up in Urbana his entire life and went to Weber Street Christian Church, where he went to youth group and was involved in ministry, and eventually went to Lincoln Christian University, where he met his wife.
Or you could say it started with a young girl who grew up at First Christian Church, was involved in a youth group, went on her first missions trip when she was 14, decided to follow God's calling to missions, and studied missions at Lincoln Christian University, where she met her husband and eventually pursued nursing.
Or I guess you could say our story really starts with a strong Kenyan woman like Mercy. Mercy, like a lot of Kenyan women in that area where she grew up, saw the impending fate of her kids. She knew that her daughter and her son, if something wasn't done and they came to age, they'd be taken away from her and they'd be put in the tribal upbringing ceremony. I learned about what was going on and the need that was there. And so about 3 years later, this curriculum that's been developed to help students just like Mercy's kids has been run over 9 times. It's had over 500 graduates, and it's helped students in Kenya not to find their identity in a tribe, but rather to find their identity in Christ. Rachel and I will be joining a team with CMF International, who's been in Kenya since 1977. And since that time, they transitioned to become a church catalyst team in which they used the national local church to be a catalyst for bringing God's relief, His love, and His mercy to the people of Kenya through tangible ways, like providing clean, fresh water through solar-powered wells, as well as farms and 2 Bible training institutes. So together, Rachel and I will be moving to Turkana, Kenya, one of the least developed areas in all of Kenya, and we will be working to add 2 new pieces to this team that have never been there before, with health education and curriculum development, as well as working to develop a curriculum that will train and ordain nationals to be youth ministers.
So our vision and passion is to engage many to impact many. We want to do this by mobilizing Christ Church so that God can use your gifts and talents in order to change Kenya for generations to come.